Okay, so it's evening time. It is around 10 o'clock, and the fish really come alive in the evening. They really do. In the day, you don't see much action other than it's crowded, but at night, you see quite a bit. I still don't see the whiting. He does hide. Um, the little fish you see, they're called mosquito fish. I catch them by the little boat ramp by our house. There's a couple of shiners. I don't know if you can see there in the middle. They're from the beach out front. They're just kind of like minnows. I just started with these just to kind of experiment, and the flounders were just kind of caught by mistake. Um, there is a good, 5 or 6 of them, ranging from the size of your pinky nail to a little over the size of a quarter. And they're very active. They get around. I also have these needlefish. Here's one of the larger ones here. They're a member of the seahorse family, I believe. They like to curl around grass, seagrass and stuff, which I had, but I think the crabs and everybody ate it. I'm going to try and zoom in here. There's one in the back, and she's carrying eggs. I don't know if you can see that. See the pink eggs there she's carrying? I don't know what's going to happen when she releases those eggs. The crabs and what have you will probably eat it right away, but there are a lot of places to hide. This coral maze here and the rock, little nooks and crannies, but there are a lot of crabs. And they are very active and aggressive. Anybody gets near their little territories and they throw a fit. And you can see the ghost shrimp. There's quite a few of those, and they actually do a great job at cleaning. When I first started, this rock here had quite a bit of this moss growing on it, and you can see the clean spots. They already started to clean it off right away, and same with the coral. It was just white like that. But now they're starting to really chew away at the greenery on there. But like I said, this is a 10-gallon tank. The water I just exchanged from the river, which is the intracoastal waterway. It's connected to the Atlantic Ocean, so it's very salty, but not salt water. It's a dark water, it's very brown, so this filter cleans it up really well. I haven't done any water checks as far as testing or anything like that. It's been 2 weeks. Everybody's happy. I know that these mosquito fish are very hardy. They'll live in pretty much anything, but your flounders and your species like that, they're pretty picky, and they're doing pretty well. You see that guy in the back, he's pretty big. And they've been in there a while, and he's pretty happy. So they're liking what's going on so far. I just need to keep walking down the street to every 5 or 6 days or so and getting a good 2 gallons of water from the river and dumping out 2 gallons from here and replacing it. That's all I've been doing, and that's the experiment pretty much. I'm not trying to use any salt additives or water conditioners or anything that you can buy from the pet stores. I'm just trying to keep the water changed and see what happens and see how everybody lives. So far, everybody's doing great. From what I've read, these pinfish or any variety of seahorse are very picky and not that easy to keep. And I mean, if anything would be a barometer of the water here, it would be these guys. And they seem to pair up. There's his friend right there, and they're pretty groovy. But you know, I got to go out in the canoe again and get some more seagrass so them kind of hook around. Oh, there's the pregnant one again, and all the eggs on there. A lot of the crabs have eggs too. This is your mosquito fish. They're pretty neat. I'm sorry about the zooming in and out. I'm just learning how to do this. This is an evolution, and you can bear with me on this. And by the time I get this tank going pretty good, I'll probably have this down. And this rock, I kind of raised it up, let everybody swim through, give them a place to hide and whatnot. And there's these very tiny, tiny shrimp. I have a air pump for a huge tank. It's, I guess, the 100 there. And an air stone under the rocks here kind of give it a bubbling effect. I kind of like it. I have tinnitus very bad, so the sound is soothing. Anyways, I'm going to try and keep these under 6 minutes. Please help me here if there's anything you think I should be doing other than adding your fish store chemicals and testing it 5 times a day. I'm going to try and start to get some more interesting fish. Like I said, the mosquito fish are just kind of to see what would happen. And all the flounder and the needlefish were just kind of caught on accident, bycatch really, and they're just doing great. So I'm going to try and catch up. My river has all kinds of different kinds of puffer fish. So I'm going to see if I can get lucky and catch a couple of puffer fish, you know, little tiny ones. And, you know, of course, in the mangroves behind my house here, all manner of species of fish breed. So I'm going to try and get a little cast net in there in the mangroves and see if I can catch, you know, juvenile, what have you, and put them in here and see how they go. Please leave a comment and let me know what you think. If anyone's tried this before or been down this path, and you have any advice for me. And like I said, I'm just starting out. This is my first day vlogging on this, and this tank's only been going about 2 weeks. So you'll get to see the evolution of it with me. I'm going to take you out and show you how I catch the fish with my little aerated bait bucket and a canoe out here in the river, or sometimes I just go in the ocean in front of the house and catch them as well. And I bet that'll be interesting, won't it?